Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for September. I hope you are well. I am going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aquarius out there, so guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. And as always, Aquarius, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you are starting out with the Two of Wands. You have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So some kind of a situation has escalated here. I feel like you're looking at the situation, you're making plans. You might be choosing to go in another direction because you feel utterly defeated by whatever this situation is. And there's a sense of unhappiness in this. I feel like whatever this is has gone on for quite some time. And there's a sense of you having worked to try to work this out, to try to resolve it, to end the problems. And it just brought you more unhappiness here. So I feel like you're now choosing to move in another direction, or you may just be planning. You're looking at the situation and planning. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Aquarius energy. Show me who's in Aquarius energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have Judgment in the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or even perhaps, did I say Scorpio? Maybe a Scorpio. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is somebody who is, they may have blocked you. This is somebody who is not talking. There's a sense here of not really wanting to bring this back together. They're more focused on themselves, their job, their family. If they have children, their children. There's a sense here of self-care that's going on. This is somebody who is undergoing some kind of a change right now. And I feel like they're not really in communication with you. They're working on their own stability. There's a sense here that this person feels that, you know, they have made a bad judgment call with regard to this connection. And that may be why there's this lack of communication and judging. Somebody may have moved with regard to work as well. Let me see the energy between Aquarius and this person. Yeah, there was an ending. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Show me what's affecting this connection. Neither of you feel like it's completely over. Like there seems to be unfinished business between the two of you. Let me see the outcome at the end of the week between Aquarius and this person. Five of Swords in the reverse. So there's some kind of a conflict that's ending, which is positive. Yeah. Now, it could be internal conflict. I don't know. We'll clarify. So bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. This is underlying energy, and it indicates a very single and yet, you know, very solitary energy, very much focused on finances and money, doing well financially, but a very single energy. So let me clarify. Spirit-wise, the Two of Wands here for Aquarius. Okay, so we have the Chariot in reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups reversed. Yes, so distance is an issue here for somebody. Somebody may have like physically moved, but I feel like right now, Aquarius, you're feeling kind of stuck, unable to completely move forward after this ending. This was a love relationship. I do feel like you're either hoping that this person comes back towards you, or you might be considering approaching them. Some of you are planning to approach this person in your energy and see if things can be worked out. Why is the Nine of Wands in reverse? Or you may be hoping that they will. Why is the Nine of Wands in the reverse? All right, we have the Magician and we have the Death card. You're manifesting that things are not over between the two of you. Even though I see that it looks like there's been a physical ending, you're manifesting this person back in. Yeah, I feel like you want to resolve the problems. You're manifesting them. You're manifesting an end to the problems. You're hoping that things are not completely over and done between the two of you. Why is the Ten of Cups in the reverse for Aquarius? Why is the Ten of Cups in reverse? The World and the Nine of Wands in the upright. Yeah, you would be so unhappy, so sad. So when you think about this being completely done and over, it makes you extremely sad. It makes you so unhappy. You want to work things out with this person. You want to grow and benefit from this and move forward. Let me look at their energy, Aquarius. Why is Judgment here in reverse for the person in Aquarius energy? You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Yeah, this person has feelings for you. They do love you. And the Page of Cups. So they may have moved towards someone new for some of you out there, but for most of you, I feel like this person feels like they do have feelings and emotions for you, but they kind of have to keep a lid on that for some reason. I do feel like you may hear from this person. Let me see why the Eight of Wands is in reverse. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? Sagittarius energy. We have Temperance in the reverse. Taurus, Libra energy. And the Empress is in the reverse. So this person's not nurturing the connection. They feel like there was an imbalance here between you and them. I feel like this is somebody who felt disrespected. They felt like things weren't emotionally balanced and it can't be healed. So this person, if they haven't physically blocked you, there's an energetic block, and it's related to the fact that this person feels that this connection can't be healed, that it's not going to grow, it's not going to prosper, it's not going to move forward. So I guess for some of you, this person may be involved with someone else as well, but that's not everybody, I'm sure of it. Let me see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Five of Pentacles and the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like this person, you know, left you out in the cold. I feel like they may have walked away from this connection. And for some of you, this person walked away from this connection, and like I said, they became involved with someone else, but they still have feelings for you. They just feel like it's an impossible situation. It's not going to work out. So it took a lot of strength for them to walk away from this connection, though. Let me see the energy between Aquarius and this person. Show me the energy between Aquarius and this person. The Moon and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this ended because of secrets. I'm almost getting the impression here for some of you guys that this was a secret connection, and this person was trying to keep you a secret, and you realized that it wasn't going to go anywhere. It wasn't moving forward. And then you feel like this person may have, some of you, this person had overlap. There was somebody new in their energy that was a secret. The truth may have finally come out, and that's what ended the connection. Yeah, you feel like this person chose to go in another direction. They chose to go towards someone else. Now, the truth of it is that they still have feelings for you. They may have told you that, but I feel like this puts you in a dark place, Aquarius. I feel like you felt stuck. You were waiting for this person to come back around. And it looks like there was some depression, some sadness here. Because it's almost like I don't feel like you saw this coming. And then it came out, and it came out harshly. Let me see what's affecting the connection. Yeah, this person was deceptive. Oh, gosh, I am so sorry. So, 3 of Coins reversed. That's the ending of the foundation. There was a solid foundation or some sort of a soul contract that was between the two of you. It ended. It ended because of these secrets. And you're hoping that it's not completely over. You're still manifesting this person. Now, this person was disrespectful towards you. I feel like there was deception. It looks like it may have had to do with overlap with some new connection. Doesn't have to be. This person is well aware, though, that they owe you an apology. It could have been because of a conflict or an argument that the two of you had as well. This person used poor judgment, and they're aware of it. They are thinking about you, but I feel like when all of this went down, I feel like some of you, they physically blocked you, like through social media, etc., etc. Others, there was an energetic block, and they were very disrespectful in this connection, and it caused a lot of harm. It caused an extreme amount of harm, and it does look like it was on their side because they have the 7 of Swords here. There was lying, cheating, or stealing of some sort that ended this connection. It was a very unbalanced, situation, very disrespectful. So let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Yeah, Knight of Wands. That's a little bit of player energy there. Hold on. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the 3 of Swords. So what I'm seeing is there is going to be some communication at the end of the week. I do feel like the conflict that may have occurred or an argument between the two of you may be resolved. But the heartache is still there. This is screaming third party on their side. And that's what caused you so much pain. So this person walked away from the connection with you in order to move towards a highly sexual connection with someone new. I feel like they were acting like a player. I do see that there is going to be communication that is going to, end the conflict, but it's not going to end the painful situation here. I feel like it's not going to go the way you want because you're trying to manifest this person back in, manifest a new connection, and this person is not. They're moving towards someone else or already involved with someone else. They have this new beginning, and they're still in this deceptive energy, by the way. So I feel like even though the conflict might get worked out, I'm also seeing you still are in the 3 of Swords. You don't trust this person anymore. You're not happy with them, and it might be what you need to kind of close out the cycle and to move forward, because I feel like you're kind of hoping that things can be worked out between the two of you. There's going to be some kind of communication or something revealed to you, and you're going to view this person differently. Yeah, I feel like your heart is in the right place, but I don't feel like this person they're in deceptive energy, and I don't think that their heart is. So bottom of the decks is the 8 of Swords in the reverse. This does indicate that you are freeing yourself from a situation that has caused you an immense amount of heartache, an immense amount of anxiety. And I feel like you're freeing yourself, and you're going to begin to embrace being single and independent. Yeah. I feel like you were holding on, and this person just, I got to be honest, I don't care for their energy. So Let me see what kind of an oracle card is coming out for Aquarius. Pulling for Aquarius. Let's try it again. Pulling for Aquarius. If nothing pops out, we can split the deck and pull. So let's do that. All right. So you have number 41. Now that condenses to a 5, Aquarius. So it does tell me that there are changes that are going into your, are going on in your life right now. This card is called Belonging. So give me a second and I will read that for you. It says, I know you've been searching your whole life for a sense of belonging, a feeling of home and acceptance. Come and enter the house of night, for when you choose this symbol, you've joined us in this community of beauty, friendship, and secrets only shared and known among my chosen ones. You are chosen to belong. This symbol tells you that you are in the right place now. You are home. Be at home inside yourself. And that's what I feel like you're embracing here. As an underlying energy. But wow, what a way to get there, guys. It says, be at home inside yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. When you choose this symbol, know that you too have been chosen. So you have to choose you, is what this is telling me. All right. You have to choose you over anybody else. So I do hope that this reading has given you some insight into what's going on. It's a little bit of a tough reading, I'm not going to lie, but hopefully it's given you some insight. And if you have resonated with this reading, Aquarius, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Aquarius, know that you are loved, and namaste.